Hey Glamfam, welcome to today's video. We're going to create this gorgeous eyeshadow look using the new shade from the Charlotte Tilbury Pop Shot shades that she brought back for the holidays. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this formula so much. We're going to incorporate it with the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette and just create a short eyeshadow look. If you like these kind of videos, I'm Kristi. I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get glowing.
Let's go, girls.
Alright Glam Fam, let's jump right into it. So next week you will see how I created this base and I go over all of my current fall beauty favorites, hair and makeup. So stay tuned for that, but I wanted to keep the eyeshadow look separate so that the video wasn't too long. Alright you guys, I already did everything but the eyeshadow. I put the Surratt on, but as you can tell it started to wear off because I didn't set it down yet. So we are going to probably have to reapply that, but I do want to go in with my normal routine. I always do. You guys know the Armani Neo Nude Color Melting Balm in shade 21 is a product I cannot live without. I know there's a lot of products I can't live without, but this is one of them. So I'm going to take this Sephora 57 brush. This is my favorite way to apply it. This is actually a concealer brush, but I really like using this with this product. And I just go into that contour area and just start to really kind of create a contour and base for the eyeshadows. When I get to the pop shots, I'll go over that information in just a second. There's not really too much behind it. I already talked about them in previous videos. It's just a new shade. So we'll go over all the swatches and all of that. Timestamps will be below as well as in the description box if you just want to jump to that section. But hopefully you just want to stick around with me. Love you guys joining me. I thought let's just do a fun little kind of a fall pinky inspired look. I was going to use the smoky quartz. I don't know. We'll see. So I do start off with that, and then that is kind of like a cream to powder. So you don't really have to set that down, but sometimes I like to just, I don't know, just like a security blanket for some reason. I don't know why. I can't explain it. So I'm going to take this, this is just my E61 from Sigma, or not, yeah, E61. And I just kind of softly go over that so that any other shades that I use are going to, and I actually am not going to put anything on my lids because once I smoothed it out with my fingers, I was fine. I'm not going to worry about that discolorization because there's another product I'm going to use as a base to the pop shots. So anyway, let's move on. So I'm going to start off with that first shade in the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette, and that is called Soft Spot. And we're going to use that as a transition shade. And I'm using a What's Up Beauty R103 to apply that. And I'm just popping that into the contour over that Armani product. These shades are so pigmented, but they still blend out so effortlessly. So pretty. I know it's the same formula, but there feels like there's something different to this eyeshadow. I don't know why. This palette is just, I cannot put it down. I love it so much. And you guys know I don't typically revisit too many palettes unless I really, really like them. But this one is special. I just want to show you guys how you can do a fall, kind of a transitioning between fall and summer look. It still works for a summer look, but yet it has this depth for a fall inspiration too. I'm ready for fall. Who's ready for fall? Let me know in the comments. It's really easy. Palette. This is definitely one to pick up during the sale if you had your eye on. I truly, truly love this palette so much. And I am going to now go into that shade Vim. Oh, I just love that shade so much, you guys. I'm going to take that one onto my rougher number 14 brush. And it has like a nice, perfect, not too big, not too small type of head. Just cleaned all of these brushes. I think it's really smart to clean your eye makeup brushes because a lot of times if you don't clean your brushes a lot or pretty often, especially, and these dry really nicely and fast, you run the risk of things looking blotchy. Like when I have, like if you want to go somewhere and you're having and you want that makeup look to be just your absolute best, I highly recommend using clean brushes because you will get the best eyeshadow look from clean brushes. Ones that have been used over and over again tend to build up product, and that didn't come from anyone. I just figured that out for myself. Sometimes you just find what works for you, and for me, a clean brush always gives me the best application. Do you see how easy and smooth that is? Truly amazing. Going back in with Soft Spot again over that, just to smooth out those edges, holding far back so I'm not placing too much pigment there. This is one of those palettes I would repurchase. Oh, so good. Sigma E40. This is so lightweight that this is barely taking away anything, but it's just kind of diffusing things out. And we're gonna keep the depth at that level. Now I'm gonna take, and I talk about this, this brush because I just love it so much in next week's video, but this eyeliner brush from Rose & Ben is one I cannot put down. For my girls that like wing liner, you're going to love this brush, and you can pick these up on Amazon or her website, but I just get it on Amazon because Amazon Prime, you can just get it quickly. Or if you have really shaky hands, because I have shaky hands, and I just never liked liner. I don't really like a wing look on my eyes. I like it just to be like a little baby flick right there, just to kind of lift my eyes. And I've just been doing this recently. But what I do is I just take this brush and I go into that shade Pep, and it's a really beautiful dark chocolate brown. And I just do a tiny little flick there at the edge, just a little one. Like that, just a baby. See how that just kind of lifted up? My eye's drooping there. This one is a lazy eye anyway, but would love to get Botox and get that fixed, but that would require money, so that's not happening anytime soon. Or I'd love to have like that surgery. Very self-conscious over that lazy eye. It's like getting worse as I get older. And then I just kind of, and I like this brush because you can get that line, but yet you can also just blend it out there too. It's just unbelievably good. All right, I am going to take this, this is another good one from BK Beauty, and this is the 208. You guys know I used to use this brush all the time. And I'm gonna trace that same color, I'm using that same color Pip. And I'm just gonna kind of go underneath now and just kind of create an eyeliner look underneath without using eyeliner today, because I just want it to be a little soft. This brush allows me to do that because it's so thin. Some people don't like going all the way in. I do. Just got to find what makes you feel beautiful. There's no rules in makeup. You do what makes you feel pretty. And then I'm just gonna follow it up with like a reverse cat eye there, just to kind of meet that flick. Just kind of pressing that in now. There. You can press or you can swipe, however you want to do it. Again, meeting that little flick there, just like that. Then I'm going to take, this is such an easy look, you guys. So easy. This has been my like go-to look lately. I'm going to take my Rephr number 23 brush. I'm going to mix the two. I'm going to mix Vim and Pep together. And I'm going to go underneath that now. Just like that. Now I'm going to take my Rephr number 13 brush, which is a little bit smaller than 14, obviously, the numbers. And we're going to take the mixture of Vim and Pep again, and we're going to create just a little bit of depth on right here. Just right here. Just a little bit. I don't want anything too dramatic. A little bit right there. And then I'm going to take the 14 brush just with Vim. Kind of messed that area up, but that's okay. That happens. We're gonna smooth it out in just a second anyway. Not really worried about it. Don't worry, you can always fix things up. E40, and watch this. Watch it erase that. That's why I like this brush. I hope Sigma still has this. I haven't bought a Sigma brush in so long, because they last a long time. Just nice synthetic. But I haven't really found a brush like this. Softness. I don't know what it is. It's very different, very unique. All right, you guys, I am going to take a little bit of Soft Spot and go over that. That our first transition shade, same brush we used before, the What's Up Beauty, just to smooth things out. then I'm going to take a little bit of soft spot onto my Wayne Goss brush, and it's like a pointed brush. Again, not available anymore, sorry you guys, but he has some other brushes now that you can check out. I'll put the QR code for his new brush line, which I'm sure he has something very similar to this, but I like the pointed tip. And I'm just going in with soft spot and softening out those edges. That's okay, I just messed up right there, y'all. Just take that brush, clean up after anyway. We're just dusting away. We had enough powder there anyway, but just see how soft and easy that is. All right, let's test out these pop shots because that and the eyeshadow stick are the only thing I want to get to. So the two new shades, let's go over the Pillow Talk first. Oh my gosh, you guys, this shade is so pretty. I wasn't sure if I was really gonna like it because I'm not into pinks, but this is a very flattering, like a champagne-y pink. It has such a beautiful shift to it. It's more of a multi-dimensional shimmer. There's just something really spectacular and special about this one. I really like it. It's almost like a fuchsia. It has brownish undertones to it. So it's not, sometimes with pink eyeshadows, I feel like you can look a little sick, especially for fair to light skin girls. Deeper skin tone girls are fine, but for some reason with like my skin tone or lighter, pinks just, for me, they come off looking sickly, where I feel like this one's very flattering and just beautiful. So I really want to focus on this shade today, but I really love Diamond Eyes. That one is one of my favorites from the Charlotte Tilbury Pop Shot. This is like a golden, very, very light golden champagne, but very light. I love this shade so much. There's so much opacity. We'll use this on the inner corner today, but the other shade I picked up this year was the Smoky Topaz, which is going to be really beautiful for a cool toned look. So I definitely want to pull this back out in a different look. I'll probably do this for a fall eyeshadow look, so stay tuned for that. And I'll also include it in a short, so stay tuned. But really gorgeous taupe shade. I don't feel like it had as much va-va-voom as the other ones, but it really is so pretty. And maybe it'll be different once you put it on the eye. But I saw it on the darker skin tone model, and I was like, oh my God, that is insanely beautiful. And you guys know I love a cool tone look just as much as I like a warm tone look. And then the shade I had from last year is Emerald Eyes. You guys know I love my greens and blues. This is the most beautiful green you will ever get your hands on. The opacity in that you can see from that swatch is so incredibly insane, like insane. It's so beautiful. There is so much opacity and depth and shimmer. I would say the Too Faced one that I just did, the disco ones, the Hypnotic one is really beautiful, but does not give you that same feeling as the Pop Shot. And I would pick them up now. By the way, you can use my code and get 15% off the Charlotte Tilbury set. When I bought these two, I used the code. So I got 15% off. I'll show you guys how to do it right there. You just type in that code. It's kind of a weird number behind my name, but if you type it in there, you'll get that % off. So it's really nice to be able to do that. And I do have an affiliate link with Charlotte Tilbury. So all of that will be down in the description box below that are clickable, but I'll also have the QR code right there that you can just scan. And I've been doing this and you guys have been liking it. So that makes it a lot easier, especially if you're watching it on YouTube TV. So I love these so much. They're my favorite sparkly shadows ever made. They're so good. What I think would look beautiful is if you used this Charlotte Tilbury, and this is her Eyes to Mesmerize, and this is in Oyster Pearl. This would be really beautiful underneath that smoky quartz shade. Here, let me just kind of show you guys what that would look like. So I'm gonna take a little bit onto this rougher brush. I'm not gonna do it on my eye, but I'll show you guys on my hand. Let's just do it that way because I cannot see. So this is, I'm going to do kind of a thick swatch so you guys can see that. So that's Oyster Pearl on its own. It's like a creamy base, okay? Oh my gosh, that would be so pretty. So let me know in the comments, please comment below and let me know if you would like me to do that for a fall eyeshadow look, like a cool fall or winter eyeshadow look, I should say. All right, let's get into this beautiful brand new shade. Let me show you guys what it would look like on its own. It's best to use these with the finger. It's hard to do it here, but I really want to use this cream shadow, but that's what it would kind of look like on its own. I find with my mature eyes, that's not going to work. I need some type of creamy base underneath there. So we're going to wipe that off. There's nothing wrong with it, but these are Stands Out Beauty microfiber towels that I'm obsessed with, by the way. I'm gonna use this. This is called $1 Billion Baby Company. And I wanted to try this eyeshadow stick, so I'm not sure how it worked, but it would be really pretty underneath. This comes in like a trio, so you get like a light purple, a dark purple, and a light pink. They sent these over to me and I really want to test it out. It's called $1 Billion Beauty, and this is their shimmer eyeshadow sticks. This shade is called Champagne, but it has like a pinky undertone, like a pink lilac undertone. So I think this is gonna be really pretty. Now, when I swatched these, let me tell you guys, I could not get it off my hand. So I have a feeling these are gonna really stay good. Okay, for some reason, they're going on a little dry right now, but they didn't do that on my hand. So I'm thinking it's my lid is a little dry today, unfortunately. So I may need to put something a little bit more liquidy underneath. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But this is just gonna kind of blur out that base from my old eyelids and create a nice little canvas for that area. I'm gonna kind of go out a little bit further there. Don't worry, it could be messy. So this is not feeling as creamy as it was earlier. Let's see. But it's nice because it just stays. So this could be a really good one and done, where you're not gonna get that really creamy base, but still really pretty. Okay, we're gonna stick a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury Oyster Pearl in there just to give me some moisture there. Just my old eyes need a little bit there. Take that on the back of my hand. And this will kind of mute out that pink a little bit too. I think it would be nice. But see how it's not, when it goes on, it's not too much, right? Just gonna go right there because I want to bring that Eyes to Mesmerize out pretty far there. These are so good, these Eyes to Mesmerize. So good. All right, let me put on this shadow. We're gonna use our finger first. Again, this is Pillow Top. Oh, yeah, look at that, that's so pretty. Wow, that's really pretty. All right, we're gonna take my Rephr 02 and I am actually going to wet this brush. This is my Morphe Continuous Mist. I'm gonna spray that. Okay, it needs to be a little bit flatter of a brush. I don't know why I used that brush. Let's go in with my Rose and Ben, and this is the C30. Wetting it with the Morphe spray. Yeah, this is better. It packs it in there nicely. Yeah, this brush is perfect for this. So I like to lay it down first with the Rephr brush and then go in there and start packing it in with that brush. Oh, that's so pretty, you guys. Holy moly. Guacamole. Yeah, that is beautiful. And then you can do like a little bit of diamond eyes on top of that if you want. So we'll just take a little bit of diamond eyes with my finger and just pop that. Oh, so pretty. Just going back in there and kind of packing in a little bit more of the Pillow Talk. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Together, those are so beautiful. Wow. All right, going back in with Vim just to kind of carve out. Making sure we're smoothing out those edges. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so pretty. All right, let's do a little bit of diamond eyes in the inner corner. Oh, yes. I'm gonna bring that down here. Put a little bit on the brow bone. Just a little bit, just a teensy bit. I really like to do my Surratt Ariel there. I just find it better. We're gonna take that same brush and just pack that in there a little bit. Yeah, I like that better. I don't like too much sparkle up there. It doesn't need a lot of sparkle there. You want the focus to be right there, and that's a perfect way of doing that. Oh, you guys, how beautiful are these pop shots? Going back into Soft Spot and just whatever was left over on the brush. I didn't put more product on, I'm just doing whatever's left over. E40, just blending things out. All right, you guys, that is how it looks. I'm gonna pop on some lashes and I'll be right back. All right, Glam fam, so that is how the final look turned out. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so beautiful. I absolutely love this look. This is my kind of way of doing like a pink tone, but just it kind of carries me into fall, but still is yet summery. Oh, I love it, you guys, so much. All right, you guys, that's it. We're just gonna keep this short and simple. I give these Pop Shops, once again, a 5 out of 5 stars. They are so good, but definitely get your hands on these before they sell out, and I think she's not gonna keep them throughout the rest of the year, so you'll have to wait till next holiday season. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick, short eyeshadow look. Let me know if you recreate this look, and let me know how you like this using products that I, I'm going back to, and also I did add in a little bit of my Stila, and this is in Ballerina, and I put that on the inside of my eyeshadow. I'm gonna go into these next week, but these little single NARS eyeshadows I'm obsessed with, and I'll put the shade, I kind of added in a little bit more depth under here. It's like a dark brown. It's so beautiful, so creamy, pigmented, amazing formula. And then everything else I have on my face, I added in the Gucci Frosted Lilac Highlighter in 02, so you can check out my full Gucci review, but I did put that on. But everything I have on my face will be that QR code right there, but I also have the link down in the description box below, and it'll take you to that Shop My Link page where you can shop everything on my face. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, before you go, please remember to hit that subscribe button, click the post notification bell, join our beautiful Glam fam. We're here every Sunday, and we just love for you to become part of our family. You can check out my blog, KristiAllure.com. Again, you can scan that QR code and it'll take you directly to all of my skincare and favorites and all that good stuff. All of my social links will also be on there. You can follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. I upload shorts during the week. Be sure to check out that video next, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.
I'm holding on, if almost gone. Someday I know I'll finally make it. I know that we can go higher if we keep our faith, if we keep our faith. Sometimes I'm like a whisper